wild and free. Let's begin HOTBEAT. Sunday's HOTBEAT on February 20th, 2022. We have started with a song called Love Lane by Mamamoo. Hello to all of our HOTBEAT family. I'm HOTBEAT's DJ Hwan of W24, your one and only Hodi. Let's get started with Sunday's HOTBEAT. Alright, today guys, it is the end day, or the closing ceremony day for the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing. Wow, so I really just want to give a round of applause to all of the athletes who have participated. They're so cool, so handsome, so pretty. Really respect them very much. Okay, so actually there was this little side story talking about the Winter Olympics, which is related to the figure skater Kim Yuna. Okay, so the Korean figure skater Kim Yuna was actually asked to be the anchor for the three biggest news, I guess, broadcast stations here in Korea. Actually have asked her personally to come to them, so they can work together as you know, Kim Yuna as the anchor or the reporter for the whole Winter Olympics. So there was a reason why she actually rejected all of the three, I guess, invites that she got from the three stations. She said that she didn't want to get the attention taken away from the players and the athletes who have gone to the Olympics, just because she was the one who was doing the being the anchor and the reporter. Yes, Kim Yuna is really famous here in Korea. She's really well known. She's actually even well known for being very pretty, and so I guess she decided to not do this because she might get the attention instead of the players getting the whole attention that they need. Right, I think this was really nice of her, and even like the netizens have called her mind even is world class. Yes, it's like a shortened word for world class here in Korea. Yeah. Anyways, and also Kim Yuna, the ice skater Kim Yuna, she said that when she was a figure skater, I guess active figure skater, and back in the days, she said that among feedback, really cold feedback, you know, straight and honest feedback, and also support and love and all that stuff, she actually chose receiving support and being on their side all the time as the one that helps players to grow faster. I'm gonna say both are very important. I think that's why you always have people saying, oh yes, 당근 and 채찍. So it's like the punishment and the carrot. When you actually, what do you call it? When you have to make a horse become a nice, big, and professional horse, you give it carrots, and you also give it punishments so that they can be as the one that they have to be. Yeah. These days, I actually love. Well, actually, I cannot say love, but I like to have cold feedback from anyone else, because I think it's the best way to look at yourself or look at the thing that you've done and make things better. Yeah, develop. I think that's the most important thing here. Obviously, you also need to have those like, I guess, passionate support and be like, oh yeah, everything's okay, you're gonna do great. You know, all those like compliments, because those also are ways that you know you can help people. I guess rise again after they have fallen down. You just help them get up back on their feet. So I think that's very important too. Anyways, okay, so we'll now listen to two songs, and I'll be back with our Sunday segment, More Than a Line. The two songs are Ghost Town by Moonbin and Sana and #20 by ITZY. A heart-to-heart between Hodi and the listeners. More Than a Line. Sunday segment, More Than a Line, is a segment where I introduce some of the messages you have sent in to us and play the songs that you guys have requested. Even messages as short as one line are all welcome. So, talk to me about the little details of your everyday life. I, Hodi, will become your chatmate. You can send in your messages through HOTBEAT's send message board on Arena Radio website, or you can just send us a direct message to our HOTBEAT's Instagram account, which is HOTBEAT0409. Don't forget to write messages in front of your stories, okay? Very good. Let us begin our Sunday segment, More Than a Line, right away. We have the first message coming in from Wendy from France. Wendy says, "Hello, Juan. Hello. In life, and especially these last years, it's easy to feel sad or frustrated. Personally, I feel like I've been thinking too far or too much about the past, present, and future lately. In any case, no matter what the situation is, I think we all need comfort for our wounded hearts. That's why today, I'd like to request the song called Pat Pat, Todak Todak by Matilda. Because the hard-working Hwan, HOTBEAT team and listeners all need a pat pat on the back or a comforting hug. Aww. It's a song and I like to listen to when I feel down, so I do hope this song will work for you as well. And also, when you worry, remember that everything is in God's hands, okay? Hope you enjoyed the song now, says Wendy from France. Alright, Wendy, thank you very much for the message. It is very true. People these days have been thinking about a lot of things at the same time. I think when people start focusing on one thing, they start thinking about too many other things. Yeah, I think the COVID pandemic has made people think too much. But anyways, yes, everyone does need a pat pat todak todak these days. So thank you very much for the message. It is a nice thing for you to do. Okay, so now we have our next message coming in from Ami from Guatemala. Ami says, "Hola querido Jodi, mi nombre es Amilza y soy de Guatemala. Recién empecé a escuchar tu programa y lo uso para mejorar mi inglés. Y de paso escuchas la música que me gusta. En el futuro me anímate a escribir en inglés. Saludos querido Jodi." Okay. So Ami says, "Hello dear Jodi, my name is Amilza." So I think Ami is short for Amilza. I am from Guatemala, and I just started to listening to your program these days, and I use it to make my English skills better. Very important, yes. And also, I really do like the songs that you always put here on HOTBEAT. That's good too. And in the future, I would love to write to you in English next time. So anyways, greetings, Juan, says Ami from Guatemala. Alright. So, I guess lots of people have been coming into our HOTBEAT these days. I'm very thankful for that. Thank you for coming in, Ami from Guatemala. Muchísimas gracias por venir, Amisa. Te esperamos ver la próxima vez con nuestro siguiente mensaje. Así que muchísimas gracias. Alright, so those were two messages. Right now we're going to move on and listen to two songs. That first song is going to be Wendy's recommendation, which was Todak Todak Pat Pat by Matilda. And then we'll listen to Break All the Rules by Gravity. This is HOTBEAT's DJ Hoon, and you're now listening to our Sunday segment, More Than a Line. Let me introduce the next messages we have for More Than a Line. First, we have Esther Whirlwind W24 from Germany saying, "Hello, Juan. I really like these side stories." Oh, thank you. Thank you for all the things that you share with us. And I can so relate to you about practicing a rhythm. I still remember very well how my guitar teacher tried to teach me the offbeat rhythm a long time ago. I had to recite the rhythm, go along with it, and a little more. Sometimes he almost got desperate because I automatically put all the offbeat songs into a straight rhythm. And at some point it finally worked. I don't know how many hours it took me to implement offbeat patterns while practicing guitar. Apparently my music DNA stored a straight beat. Or maybe it's because I grew up listening to mostly early church music and classical music. Who knows? But today it is rarely a problem, and with a little practice I get a good handle on it. So jealous. I'm also a bit proud of myself for learning to play Galway Girl by Ed Sheeran with different strumming patterns a few years ago. That's also the song I wish HOTBEAT would play today. By the way, how is your bass guitar doing, Hawan? Says Esther. Alright, first of all, Esther, I completely can relate to this. I know rhythm is so hard. I mean, of course, I have the best teacher ever in the world. I have Chongyil as my teacher, so he teaches me very good. He has really helped me to get along with the new songs that we have this time. The songs that we have this for our next album have a peculiar rhythm for all of the songs. Yeah, the melody is not easy, so I had to practice a lot, and especially when it comes to like rhythm, you know, Chongyil is really good. One of the things I was really surprised with is, I mean, obviously we have some parts of him singing in our new songs, and if you look at it correctly, I was looking at the file. I mean, the what do you call the frequency of the vocals of him, and he literally punches so correctly on one. You know, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and so when you have to like start one, he does it so perfectly on the line. I was like so surprised. But yeah, I guess, you know, obviously he's a drummer. So the offbeat, the beats that I really am bad with are the 16 notes. So when you have like one E and are the hardest part for me. So yeah, it's like one E, you know, it's that offbeat. Yeah, it's really hard. Anyways, I love that song called Galway Girl. Thank you very much for suggesting it for us. That was our message from Esther. Thank you very much. The bass guitar, yeah. Bass guitar, yeah. Not going so well. I think that bass guitar thing was just like a one-time thing for the promo, the intro song for our for our, what's it called, our single. Yeah. I'll do my best, but there's so many good bass guitar players out there, so we had to, yeah, give it to them. Okay, so next we have a message from Nora from Guatemala. Nora says, Hola Juan, en mi país durante el mes de febrero celebramos el Día de la Amistad. Lamentablemente ya no se ha podido celebrar como lo hacíamos 2 años atrás. El poder convivir con tus amigos de clase y llevar regalos a tu amigo secreto o aprovechas el día para darle un regalo a alguien especial, ya no es posible. Aún así creo que en la amistad y el amor, para mí tú eres un buen amigo, mi amigo fiel. Feliz Dia Juan. So, Nora was saying, hello Juan, in my country on the month of February, we actually celebrate the Day of Friendship. Sadly, we're not able to celebrate it as we did 2 years ago, of course. You know, we can't go to classes, meet our friends, give them presents, or even give a present to someone that you unexpectedly liked and just had, you know, an excuse as the Day of Friendship. Anyway, this is not possible now, and I think, of course, this love and friendship that I have towards you, my dear friend Hoan, is true. So, happy day, Hoan, says Nora. Thank you very much, Nora. Happy day to you too, and happy day, happy Friendship Day, or happy Friendship Month to all of our HOTBEAT listeners. Love you very much. Thank you. Okay, so we're now moving on to listening to 2 songs. Let's give a listen to Galway Girl by Ed Sheeran, suggested by Esther, and we'll listen to Go or Stop by Sunmi. This is HOTBEAT's DJ Hoan, and you're listening to our Sunday segment, More Than a Line. It is time to introduce more messages. These are the 2 last messages we have for today's segment. First message is from Brenda from Ecuador. Brenda says, DJ Hodi. Cute way to call me. I would like to request a song called Follow by Kim Surong and David O. These days I listen to this song a lot, and I think it puts me in a good mood. I love the rhythm and vibe it transmits. I confess that I like the lyrics a lot, but I feel that the energy they put into the song attracts me even more. I hope the HOTBEAT fam enjoys it as much as I do. Grazie mille, says Brenda from Ecuador. Alright, David O. Wow, it's been a long time since I've not heard about David. I'm really curious about how he's doing. But anyways, yes, that song, I mean, I've never heard about this song before, but if I'm going to give it a listen, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like it. I obviously love David's voice, and Kim Sunung's voice is also very unique and very calming. So I'm really, really expecting to hear a good song. Anyways, thank you very much, Brenda, for the recommendation. Next, we have Maylin from Ecuador saying, Hola Juan, soy Maylin. Este es mi segundo mensaje. Cuando me enteré que habías leído mi mensaje, me emocioné mucho. Estaba muy feliz. Esta vez te quiero contar porque ahora me conocen como la Every Chinseng brillante. En primer concierto y reunión de fans subí una publicación a Fan Café. Aaron me respondió, estaba muy feliz. Muy feliz, lloré de alegría, pero cuando traducí el mensaje resultó que se estaba riendo por mi nombre y no sabía qué decía. Y luego una amiga, Every, me ayudó a traducir y decía ginseng brillante. Luego busqué en internet que resultó ser una planta medicinal bien rara. Ahí en ese momento sentí mucha vergüenza y la vez risa. Las de Every me ayudaron a sentirme bien y lo tomé como una anécdota que si en algún día los veo le diré a Aaron que soy ginseng brillante. Me imagino cómo se haber reído Aaron. Incluso las Everys me agregaron a sus contactos como ginseng brillante. Saludos, Howon, desde Ecuador. Te quiero mucho. Espero leas el mensaje. So, Maylin was saying, Hello, Howon. My name is Maylin. This is my second message here on HOTBEAT. And the first time you actually talked about my message, I was very happy and excited. This time I wanted to tell you that the Everys actually know me as ginseng brillante, which is brightening ginseng. In the first concert that I ever went or actually saw, and also with the fan meeting and everything, I actually uploaded a publication or a post on our fan cafe. Aaron actually had responded me, and I was so happy. But then when I translated the message, I did not understand it, but because I thought he was actually laughing at my name. I'm pretty sure he was not. Just an FYI. And she says that an Every actually helped her translate it, and they said that they were calling her, or he was calling her, ginseng, brightening ginseng. So I actually looked at the internet and I saw it, and in the moment when I saw that it was like a medicine, kind of like weird medicine, at the same time when I was embarrassed, but I was also happy and laughed. So now Everys actually know me as ginseng brillante, which is brightening ginseng. And next time I see Aaron, I'm gonna say that I'm the one that you called ginseng, brightening ginseng. So anyways, thank you very much for the message. And no. Maylin says, I love you very much and I hope you read this message. So here you are. Okay, Maylin. I'm gonna check out the fan cafe and see what it says, because probably Aaron did not laugh at your name. I don't think that would have ever happened. And I mean, it's sometimes very hard for foreigners and foreign fans to actually translate the whole thing in Korean, from Korean to Spanish or Korean to English. It's not easy. I think it's very, very hard to actually see that. But anyways, I'm thinking about seeing this post that Maylin has uploaded. So let me check it out. Yeah, I mean, it's just so hard to see that, right? Wait, I'm gonna check it out. So I'm now looking at the post, and okay, so Maylin actually had gone into the fan meeting, as the name Maylin, but I think the name was actually translated into Korean automatically, and it says 반짝이는 인삼. So if you look at the, what do you call it, the picture close up, it says 반짝이는 인삼, and I think that's why Aaron was saying, what is this nickname? Probably he thought that you did this on purpose because you wanted to call yourself 반짝이는 인삼, but then you know, the ginseng, the brightening ginseng. But I think this is a whole misunderstanding. Yeah, you guys all, it was all like a mistake from the automatic translation from the application, I think it was. Anyways, not important. So those were the messages we have for today. Hope you guys enjoy them. HOTBEAT fam, did you guys enjoy our Sunday segment more than a line? I really enjoyed them. It was nice to see again how you guys are so open up and talk to me about everything you guys wanted to. Thank you very much. So if you have any stories to tell me or any song requests from me, feel free to send in messages anytime. Even messages that are as short as one line are always welcome, just like today, as you heard. You can send in your messages through HOTBEAT's Send Message board on Arirang Radio website, or again, you can just send us a direct message to HOTBEAT's Instagram account, which is HOTBEAT0409. I'll be looking forward to getting many messages from you, okay? Alright, we have 2 songs to listen to and I'll be back. The first song is the recommendation we got from Brenda. It is Follow by Kim Yuna and David O. And then we have the song called Run by Ijina with Gray. Now, we're actually going to listen to one more song, but before that, I just want to tell you again one more time, more than a line, thank you for participating. I'm looking forward to the next messages we have for next week's more than line too. So it is any type of messages, HOTBEAT fam, okay? Very good. We have one more song to listen to. It is One and Only by Suran. Now it is time for us to wrap up part 1. Moving on to part 2, we have our 3 daily segments. Please stay tuned, HOTBEAT fam. The last song we have for part 1 is called 원하니까 Still by Day 6. Welcome to the second hour of HOTBEAT. I'm HOTBEAT's DJ Hwan of W24, your one and only Hodi. Now for part 2, we have our 3 daily segments. We have Ssup, the TMI Quiz, Who Knows, and also That's the Reason. I want you guys to please stay tuned. Alright, so we have 2 songs to listen to right now. Let's give them a listen. It is X Song by 볼빨간 사춘기 and 네가 보여 Spring by 이원석 from Daybreak. Ssup. Hello everyone, how was your day today? What did you guys see, feel, eat, and talk about? It is time to share your life stories with me, DJ Hwan. Any story about your day is going to be great, so tell us how you spent the day, what you ate, who you met, etc., along with a brief introduction about yourself. Okay, moving on to our Ssup story for today, we have Saritta. Saritta says, Ssup, hello my dear Hodi, I want to share the news of me quitting my job as a teacher. Wow, I need to focus on my health. I felt sad, I even cried, but it's life. Take care, my dear. Aww. Congratulations for quitting your job. I'm just gonna say congratulations. I do feel sad at the same time, very happy. Because, you know, it's because all about the health issues that you're going through, Saritta, right? That's what you're quitting your job. Yeah, it's not easy to live life, isn't it? So there are those people out there who like to go to their jobs and work because it helps them stay healthy. For example, my boss is kind of like that kind of person. She likes to work, and if she doesn't work, although you know you might be very comfortable and rested, but I guess there are those people out there who have to like move and do something so they can be even healthier. Just like Jane, yeah, Jane is definitely those kind of that kind of person. She likes to do things. She must do things, right? You guys all know how she is. Working out every mornings like that is just crazy, but that's how they are. People like me. who can live without a job and just like rest the whole day and do nothing. That's me. I actually I rested a lot during the quarantine and it was okay. Lots of people say that when they go through their quarantine, they kind of go, I guess, depressed and stuff like that because you can't do anything. You have to stay at home. Everything is restricted. And for me, it was very comfortable. I was kind of bored, and I was a little bit lonely. Although I did have Kun beside me, so it gets lonely once you've lived with like three other men and then you suddenly just like they disappear, your friends disappear. It gets lonely, but it was okay. I got really well rested. I had lots of alone time, so it was fun for me. It was like getting all the rest that I needed, that I couldn't get for like the whole 3 years or 4 years that I've been here as double 24. Anyways, don't feel too sad, Sarita. I'm sure your health is gonna get way much better. I'll be praying for you, Sarita. Thank you very much, okay? So, let's move on. We have to move on to our TMI quiz now. Before that, we have a song to listen to. The song is Starlight by Tae from NCT. From K-stars to K-culture that's now the center of the world. We solve too much information quizzes that aren't too obvious. TMI quiz? Who knows? Starting our second daily segment, it is a time for the TMI quiz. Hobby fam, if you know the answer of the quiz, let us know through our Hobby's website SEM message board or DM our Instagram. ID is Hobby0409. Those are the two ways to send your messages. So from Monday through Sunday, we will be drawing one winner among those who answer correctly, and the winners will be receiving my selfie. The winners actually will be announced after our Sunday show ends on the announcement board of our website, so please check that out. And now we're moving on to the TMI quiz. Who knows? Okay, let's get started with today's quiz. Question is this one. Ha Sung Woon has released a special album titled You. Ha Sung Woon explained that the album is like a red camellia, a flower that blooms even in the cold winter. He wanted to express to his fans that he will always look at his fans like the eternal camellia. So today's quiz is about Ha Sung Woon. As a child, Ha Sung Woon dreamed of becoming a player in this sport. What is it? Number one is a basketball player, and number two is a high jump player. Interesting. If I remember correctly, I think I saw Ha Sung Woon playing basketball. And high jump is definitely something that he actually would do well because he's very, flexible. But I wonder what it was. As a child, what do you think he dreamed of becoming? Maybe it's a basketball player, maybe it's number one, maybe number two. Take your guess, Hoppy fam, okay? We're now moving on to listen to a song, and I'll be back with us the reason. The song is Can't Live Without You by Ha Sung Woon. Now, moving on with That's the Reason, we have 3 songs to listen to today for a playlist made by us only for you. Today, we actually have a label series topic. Yeah, I wonder which company it will be. It is actually Starship Entertainment. Okay, so we actually have lots and lots of idols here on Starship Entertainment. Obviously, one of the most well-known was Sister, although now they are, they're not longer anymore together. Anyways, the first song we'll listen to is Monsta X's Rush Hour. The second song is going to be 우주소녀's 너의 세계로 Let Me In, and the third song is going to be IVE's 11. Yes, very good idol groups and very good songs to listen to. Let's give them a listen, and I'll be back to talk about them more in detail. So today's That's the Reason is label series. We have Starship Entertainment here. The songs we just listened to were Rush Hour by Monsta X. Then we have 너의 세계로 Let Me In by 우주소녀 and 11 by IVE. Very, very good songs. So first group we were talking about is Monsta X. Alrighty, Rue. It is a six-boy group that debuted in 2015, now on their seventh year on the K-pop scene. Monsta X definitely are very, very talented. I especially love Chuhon. He's very, very, I guess, funny, and I like the way that he does the aegyo. The out of the world aegyo is so so cute. Yeah, the yeah. I'm always so impressed, and I'll always be like, oh wow, it's just like it's surprising to see him do that, right? And then another news actually about them is that Shonu is currently serving in the military service. I'm pretty sure many of the members have to go to military service, and they have not gone yet. So I guess we'll be looking forward to that as well. And one of my favorite songs from Monster X is actually "Shootout." I really like the song called "Shootout." Shootout, shootout. Yeah, it really goes well with them. Okay, so moving on. Oh, I know. I actually also know that Monsta X was actually a group that was formed from a survival program, if I remember correctly. Yeah, when they first were made into a group, everyone was really, really looking forward to their, I guess, promotions, and they did actually do very well. One of the members that got lots of the attention from the beginning was actually Chonu. He's very like a he kind of looks like a, I can't remember the race of the dog, but it's like I can't remember. Yeah. Anyways, moving on to our next song. It was 우주소녀's 너의 세계로 Let Me In. Let's talk about 우주소녀. So, 우주소녀 is a girl group that debuted in 2016. If I remember correctly, again, 우주소녀 is also formed by former members. Actually, one of the members I think is a former member of IOI. Yeah, you guys don't know who IOI was, right? So. And recently, Subin, Luda, Yeoreum, and Taeyong formed a sub-unit called 우주소녀 쪼꼬미. One of the songs that we love to hear here on HOTBEAT, it was 흥치뽕냐 흥치뽕냐. You guys don't know that song, remember? So they actually have a very very I guess direct concept for this subunit. So the most recent song that they have released, I was actually very shocked with the song first because it was like, oh, very interesting. I think it was like a girl super animation power. I don't know. It was just funny to listen to, but it's very addicting too. Yeah, I think they did a great job with that. Anyways, 우주소녀, I think they got first place last year for the first time ever after they debuted, or maybe it was the year before that. But we were very proud of it, and everyone was really, really giving applause for them, right? Yeah, they do. What do you call it? They needed to receive that prize. Yeah. So, moving on, the latest girl group that Starship Entertainment has, released, it was IVE. With their debut song called 11, they got lots and lots of love and also support from many other fans out there for K-pop. They actually got a lot of the attention. I think they won first place very, very fast on music programs. So it is a six-girl group, including Chang Won-young and An Yu-jin, who used to belong to IZ*ONE. Obviously, Chang Won-young and both An Yu-jin were very, very famous, even in IZ*ONE. And again, the group has recorded for the highest album sales in girl group's history. Wow, that's just impressive. I actually also, when they first came out, I watched their performances, and I was actually very surprised because obviously, because you have Chang Won-young and An Yu-jin, who have performed for IZ*ONE for quite a while, and so they actually know how to do performances, and they know how to do the stages and stuff like that. So when they came out with the song called 11, they were so comfortable and so confident, and you could see that through their eyes and their motions. And especially An Yu-jin, she is very, very confident, and I really liked that about her. And so when you see their stages, everyone's like, oh, they don't look like they just debuted. It feels like it's like a comeback or something. But yeah, it was their debut song. And I think that's the reason why they got so much the attention. I think the group was really ready to get up there on top. And right now, in the charts, their song is really, really high. Especially for the MZ generation from teenagers. I guess for teenagers, lots of fans among the teenage kids. Yeah, and that's very important. Alright, so those are the three songs we have for That's the Reason. We're now moving on to listening to a song, and I'll be back with the TMI Quiz's answer. The song is 그러나, However, by Ssup. Now it is time to reveal the answer for today's TMI quiz. Who knows? The question was, as a child, Ha Sung Woon dreamed of becoming a player in this sport. Which one was it? Number one, a basketball player, or number two, a high jump player? The answer is number two, high jump player. Wow. Ha Sung Woon actually dreamed of becoming a high jump player when he was young because he loved running and jumping. That's the reason, right? Later, he gave it up because it was too tough, and he pivoted to studying. Then he turned out to be a really good student. In 5th grade, he ranked number 1 in his entire school, and even went to a national math competition. And then he got into singing, so he majored in K-pop in college. During a concert, he got scouted by a label and ended up joining Hotshot as the last member. Oh, he was the last member to join. Very, very good. Did not know that. Alright, anyways, that was today's TMI Quiz's answer. It was high jump player. Most of you guys might have thought it was basketball player too, right? I thought it was going to be basketball, but it was high jump. Very peculiar. Alright, so moving on now, we have 2 songs to listen to, and I'll be back to wrap up. The songs are 죽어도 사랑해, Love You Forever by Komi, and 별시, The Other Day by Park Hyo-shin. Now it is time for us to wrap up already. We'll say goodbye with the ending song, 나의 어릴 적 이야기, My Childhood Story by Sandil. Hope you guys had a great time with me here on Sunday's HOTBEAT, and may you have a great, great weekend. I am DJ Hwon, your hoodie, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on HOTBEAT. Goodbye!